Hello, and welcome to another episode of Todd Talks. And Todd Talks, people listen. Hopefully. So, what do you say let's go right into the video, shall we? Because, yes, Mario beat Sonic in the epic rematch / reevaluation of the classic matchup from Death Battle's first season. And that means I was right. Which means not to drag Neil. You were wrong. I have retaken the lead of our rivalry. Yeah, baby. Okay, I should say lead of our rivalry for this season because I don't remember how last season went. But this season, I am up on you, Natsu. You picked Sonic. I picked Mario. I won. Feels good. It's really good. I'm actually on quite a streak. I haven't lost since Jin. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't lost since Ryu Jin. So that's like what, 4 or 5 battles in a row? Let's see, there were 95, right? And Ryu Jin was 95. So okay, so that's Afro, Samurai, and Samurai Jack. I picked Samurai, then Lucy, Carnage, Optimus, Gundam, Daredevil, Nightwing, and yeah, Mario Sonic. And so I'm on a 5-match winning streak. I like this. I like this a lot. So I think this actually ties my record for the season. I think I have to look back at that, but we'll see. But anyway, so yeah, I'm continuing my winning streak, and I am very happy with that. But I'm also happy with how the death battle went because I'm not gonna lie to you, I had some reservations about this one because like you, oh, like most of you, I wasn't sure about why Death Battle was doing this matchup for the 100. Now, granted, I didn't know that there had been like thousands upon thousands of requests for the rematch, which makes it totally logical for them to do this. And I think they wanted to do it as kind of like a nice, fun way to break the 100 episode barrier and everything. And then the other thing I was worried about was the animations of Wiz Boomstick because I was sorry, I'm really tired today. I was watching the live stream at RTX where they announced the that Boomstick and Wiz would be animated starting in episode 100. I was really kind of concerned because I wasn't sure how they were going to make this not believable. That's relative, but what's the word? I'm really tired, folks. Um, not additive, but supportive? No, that's not it either. I actually hate when you can't think of the word. Complimentary. There you go. Let's go with that. Make it complimentary. They had to make it necessary. There we go. I like that one better. They had to make it necessary to be seen. Because, I mean, it's one thing to show them at, like, the beginning of the battle, because that's one thing. That's kind of cool, and you can do that all the time without much effort. But it was clear that they wanted to make it so that they were more interactive, more than just the voices. And I wasn't sure how that was going to work, but color me surprised. Ha ha ha. They really made it work, especially at the ending where Wiz was actually using the Mario power-ups on Boomstick, which was absolutely hilarious. Or the whole, how fast can I chug a beer? I'm already done. That was pretty funny. If they are able to do that throughout the rest of the series, however long that may be, I'm actually going to enjoy seeing Wiz and Boomstick every episode, so that was good. But let's get back to the battle. So there's been a lot of controversy about this, obviously, because a lot of people predicted correctly that Mario was going to take this one, and that this was the whole plan the whole time. But that's not true because they specifically stated in the death battle that this was a matchup between the gaming and supporting uh, materials. There you go. The supporting materials of the characters. And if you recall, in the original version of the game, they not only incorporated the games, but they also incorporated the comics. And if we were to incorporate the comics, I honestly have no doubt that Sonic would beat Mario if we're counting everything. But as they stated, that's not fair because those are totally different characters. especially the Archie Comics Sonic, because that guy is omnipotent, basically. It's really weird. And don't get me started about what they did with Tails and Knuckles. I mean, watch their death battles or the Desk of Death battles about them. It's really, really weird. But, yeah. So it made sense for them to only go with gaming versions, which is not to say that they weren't powerful, because that's a lot. They each had a lot of power. And despite what my friend Tyler Kelboss says, hi, Tyler, Mario can totally beat Sonic because of the feats that they mentioned. You know, his strength and durability is insane. And though he cannot run as fast as Sonic, he can react as fast as needed. Sorry, yes, he can react fast enough to, tag the blue blur. So, that was a big thing, because that was my thing. It's like, if there was a reason why Sonic would win, it wasn't just his speed, it's that Mario couldn't react to his speed. I didn't know about the Star Rider thing, where he's like riding a star and driving it through the cosmos and everything. That's pretty cool. And then I thought that Cappy would sorry. I thought that Cappy would have a big impact on the battle, but then I didn't know about people actually trying to control Sonic's mind in some of his games, like, what was it, Overmind and Dark Gaia, I believe that was. So yeah, I thought they were going to take it one way, but it was actually entirely another. And in the end, Mario's power-ups were way better and more numerous than Sonic's power-ups. So it honestly made a lot of sense. And don't get me wrong, I was just as surprised as all of you when I saw Mario holding Sonic's foot and going, "I'm the winner." So that was a pretty. I'm not afraid to say that I shouted, "He won! He won!" So yeah, but yeah. So I know some of you are mad, but again, Death Battle does not do biased things. I mean, they admitted full stop that this rematch was a reevaluation because they had different rules from the first one for the first battle, and they even reemphasized that in the episode with Wiz and Boomstick. So there's no bias here. So let's just stop that, okay? Um, Now, as for the animation itself, I'm of two minds of this. On one hand, it was beautiful. All right, the team of Blind Ferret totally killed it. The sound, design, and effects were all on point. I mean, if you just listen, it sounded like you were playing a Mario versus Sonic game, in the best way possible. My complaint, though, and this is a fair, I think a fair, legitimate complaint, is if you actually like time the battle and count out what's shown, Mario only has 4 power-ups that they use. They use the Cat Bell, the Double Cherry, the Star, and the Wing Cap. And then Sonic only uses 1 Wisp and his Bubble Shield, so he could, not drown. That's kind of limiting. And I mean, especially in the first battle where they were using every single power up basically that they had, more or less. I mean, Mario especially used like just about everything. He used the metal cap, he used the mega shroom, he used a lot of his arsenal. I felt that they should have done more. Cappy didn't even make an appearance. I was crushed when Cappy didn't make an appearance. I mean, I even had the idea of how not to end the battle. I mean, I even though I noted that in my prediction video, this was before I knew about the mind controlling and all that, of Sonic. I mean, I was really disappointed that they didn't even try and put Cappy in there. I mean, this is Cappy. Come on. But I think for me, the problem here was that they focused too much on the invincibility scene of them just like whacking away at each other. I mean, they've done that before. It was kind of like what happened with Daredevil, Nightwing, where they had like the armbar scene where they're just like sitting there doing this, and he breaks the arm and he flips them, and then he does the whole like popping the shoulder and what are you? I'm better. That kind of thing. It was cool in context, but it just took too long. And here was the same thing. Now, Sonic ramming into Mario just as he goes to Star Power was awesome. Then him putting on the cap and going, "Let's go," and then going off in the sky, that was awesome. But then them just like whacking away at each other, I just felt that they could have done more with that. And also the ending with him just setting Sonic on fire and creating a eyed mushroom cloud kind of seemed a little off to me. But yeah, as a whole, I'm not going to discount that what they did though, because and I definitely don't think it should have gone 5, 6, 7 minutes like I saw some people going, because those kinds of battles drag. I mean, especially when it's these two characters who have a very specific set of skills that make them a nightmare for gamers like you. No, but I would have liked to be a little longer. I would have liked it to be a little more variety in terms of the power ups, but what can you do? Because there are going to be people complaining that just because of the battle that oh, why didn't you use this wisp or that wisp, or why didn't he go Mega Shroom and just crush Sonic for the victory or something like that? Remember, this is just one version of the battle. I'm remembering that by saying it's still a really good battle and it's still beautifully animated. I just wish they had shown some more power ups. But in the end, I'm really happy with the battle. I think it was really good. Episode 100, and now I'm looking forward to episode 101 because you're getting Ultron from Marvel versus Sigma from Mega Man X. Um, and as I was finding out on the comments of the battle, this is actually the first ever Marvel versus Capcom matchup. Yeah, it only took them 101 episodes. No, seriously though, this is actually kind of cool. I mean, especially since in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, terrible game, they had these two actually come together to be the ultimate bad guy for the Marvel and Capcom hero. So now they get to go against each other, which I find infinitely cool. So, and I'm 95% sure this is a 3D battle because I heard them talking about this. So yeah, I look forward to this. So with that, I'm ending this episode of Todd Talk. What did you think about the 100th episode of Death Battle? Do let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you think about Ultron versus Sigma and who you think is going to win that fight when it comes out in 3 weeks. So, I thank you for watching. If you made it as far, I know you were listening, and I will see you around.